In this lesson, we will analyze how to visualize and interact with 3D models in real time using Twinmotion and VR technologies. We will import our model of the Eames chair into an existing architectural scene, allowing us to explore how VR can enhance the design review process. To get started, download the Epic Games Launcher from epicgames.com. This is the official platform needed to access Twinmotion. Once the installer is downloaded, run the setup and follow the instructions to complete the installation. After the installation is complete, open the Epic Game Launcher. If you already have an Epic Games account, log in with your credentials. If you don't have an account, go to epicgames.com and click Create Account to register one, filling in the required fields with your personal information. Once logged in the left sidebar, select Unreal Engine. Then open the Twinmotion tab. From there, we can download the version of Twinmotion we prefer. Once the download and installations are complete, launch the application to verify that everything is working. If we are working with Autodesk Revit 2023 or later, we have an advantage. Twinmotion is already integrated as a plugin, so we don't need to install anything to use it. Open a 3D view of Revit sample project files. Then go to the View tab in the top ribbon. Here we will find the Twinmotion button. Click it to start a live connection between the two software. This direct connection allows us to work more fluidly without having to manually export the model. After a few seconds, a window will open asking if we want to synchronize the project with a new Twinmotion file or with an existing one. In this case, simply leave the New File option selected and confirm by clicking OK. In a few moments, our project will be visible in Twinmotion. Once inside the interface, we have several ways to import our models into the scene, but the most common is to import them directly from the computer. To do this, click on File and select Import. A dialog box will open and it will allow us to choose the type of content to load, such as geometry files, point clouds, animations, or direct links. By selecting the geometry item, we can browse our folders and choose a file in GLFT, OBJ, and many others. After selecting the file, confirm the import. The model will automatically be placed in the center of the scene and will appear in the Scene panel at the top right. To work more clearly, delete any predefined objects present in the scene. Simply select them in the scene and press the Delete key on the keyboard. Twinmotion provides a rich asset library of predefined 3D objects such as furniture, trees, people, and many other elements useful for composing scenes. We can explore this content directly from the library panel. For example, by typing table in the search bar, we will see a series of models to choose from. Once we find the one we are interested in, we can simply drag it into the scene to place it wherever we want. In addition to the integrated library, Twinmotion also offers direct access to Sketchfab, an online platform that hosts thousands of 3D models. If we are looking for a specific object, such as an Eames lounge chair, we can search directly through the integrated interface. When we find the model we are looking for, click on the arrow icon to start the download. The file will be automatically added to our local asset browser and will be immediately available to be dragged into the scene just like any other object in the library. To connect the headset to the PC, we need to install the software that allows communication between the two devices. If we are using a Metacast headset, the program to download and install is called Metacast Link. If we have a different headset, it is advisable to consult the manufacturer's official website and follow the instructions provided for configuration and installation. In our case, we will use a Metacast 3 headset, The first step is to open the official Meta website in the MetaCast link section. From there, we can download the installer. Once the download is complete, we will need to launch the file and follow the on-screen instructions to properly install it on our computer. If the software is already present on the system, a message will appear that will redirect us to the application already installed. Once the installation is complete, we will need to log in to the platform with a Meta account. If you already have an account, simply enter your credentials to log in. If you don't have any account yet, you can choose to use your Facebook profile, which will be automatically recognized by the system, or you can create a new account. To do this, you will need to go to the official Meta website, access the account section, and follow the registration process. At this point, we can connect the headset to the PC in two ways: via wireless connection with Airlink or via USB 3.0 cable, which guarantees greater stability. If we choose the cable connection, make sure we use a USB 3.0 port on the computer. Then connect the other end to the headset. Once connected, turn on the headset. Go back to the computer and open the MetaCast Link application. Once inside, access the device section where we can choose the model of the headset. In our case, select MetaCast 3 as the device to add. Then click Continue to start the configuration. After a few moments, the headset should appear in the list of available devices. Check that there are green dots next to its name. This indicates the connection was successful. If we see different symbols or the connection does not work, we recommend restarting the PC and the headset and repeating the procedure from the beginning. Now, put on the headset, grab the controllers, and from the home panel that appears, select the clock icon to open the quick setting menu. From there, choose the Cast Link option. When the PC's name appears, select it and click Start Launch to connect. A gray bar with VR controls will appear in our field of view. To access the computer's desktop within VR, simply click the Desktop button. The desktop will be projected directly into the headset, allowing us to navigate files, open folders, or launch software like Twinmotion in an immersive way. Now we can activate VR mode in Twinmotion. To do this, grab the controller and open the Twinmotion window. At the top right, we will see an eye icon. Click it to activate VR mode. At that moment, the 3D environment will be transmitted directly into the visor, allowing us to fully immerse ourselves in the scene. At this point, we can use the MetaCast controllers to move, rotate the view, teleport, or walk freely. Thanks to the rearward scale, we will be able to explore every architectural detail as if we were physically inside the project. In addition, we can easily adjust the lighting, weather, time of day, and materials, all through the intuitive interface of Twinmotion. To do this, we will simply have to press the right controller button on the menu projected to our left, and, based on the command selected, the environment and objects will undergo the desired changes.